Hey everybody, Dave here from Wags Automotive, and as you can see, the 48 looks a little different today. So yeah, I'm going to do some work on today, do some welding on some panels and things like that. So let me walk you around and show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll get to work on it and kind of give you guys progress reports as I go along. All right, let's get started. So first thing you probably notice is it's missing the frame, because the frame is right there. There it is. Yep. So I took it off the frame so I could work on it. And the second thing you might notice is there's a firewall in it. Looks pretty good, right? Well, it's not installed. It's just sitting in there. I figured since I took it off the frame, I wanted to put this firewall in place to see how it looks, and it actually looks really nice. Pretty happy with it. Of course, I got to replace the cowl up there. So I'm going to have to do that before I put the firewall in. But I figured while I had it there, I'd throw it in there real quick just to kind of see what it looked like. So it looks pretty good. I think it's going to look nice when it's done. A lot better than the old firewall did. And as you can see, this truck has got kind of an ugly green tint to it. And I talked to one of my other videos the other day about using this stuff called Osfo. It's like a kind of a, I don't know, phosphoric acid or something you spray on there. And it's supposed to protect it from rust, but it had kind of a film on it when I got done with it. So I power washed it, and now it's got a little bit of rust coming through, you know, places. But I mean, it's just surface rust. It ain't gonna hurt anything. But the one thing I hate about this Osfo, I wish I would have remembered it because I've used it before. Anytime you work on something that's been sprayed with Phosphor, you get this really nasty taste in your mouth, this metallic taste. So now I have to deal with that the whole time I'm working on this truck, which I hate. Driving me crazy. All right, so today I'm going to start working on putting the cowl panels in, inner and outers. And well, actually, this one here, I'm not going to put it in yet, this side here, because, and I'll show you why I'm not going to put it in down the road, but I'm not going to put this one in right now, but I am going to put the one on the other side in over there. And I'm going to start working on, that's the reason why I wanted to get this thing up in the air, because I'm going to start working on the back of the cab, putting these cab corners in and replacing this piece of rusted out metal across the bottom. And I got some panels to weld in there. So I'm going to work on that. And like I said, again, I'm going to work on putting this cowl panel in because I can go ahead and put it in. But what I want to do is put the outer pieces in there and here and there and there. And then I want to clean this thing up and start putting POR on it, POR 15, so it can protect the metal that's going to be covered. But yeah, it's getting there. You know, that's looking pretty good. When I replace the cowl, I'm going to open that whole section up. So I'm going to probably POR the back of the dash while I got it opened up so I can get to it real easily. And put the new cowl panel in. That'll be nice. So that'll take care of that. But anyhow, yeah, here's my cab corners. So I got them ready to go in. I got to screw them in place and get them marked. But first I got to cut out. This here across there, figure out where that goes and cut that out so I can replace that piece of metal as well. So hopefully I'm planning on having all this done at least back here by the end of the day today, hopefully. There's the other quarter or cab corner. And then here in the next couple days, hopefully maybe tomorrow, if I get this done today, I want to start, these are the panels that replace the doors. And you guys, if you watch my videos, of this thing, of the doors over there being blasted, you saw how bad they looked after they were peeled off all that horrible bodywork. So I'm going to replace the bottom inside and outside of the doors. So I got that's my next project to work on. And here's the new hood we got yesterday. Got it delivered, and it's got a couple of little scratches on it, and it had one place back here on the corner that had a little bend in it from chipping. And but I straightened that out. It wasn't too big of a deal. But I like that one piece hood. That looks really nice. And there's the box that came in. The box is like, I don't know what happened to this box. And if I'd have been here yesterday, my brother was here when it came, so I didn't get to talk to the guy that delivered it. But if I'd have seen this box like this yesterday, I probably would have just had a cow, thinking, "Oh my God, this thing's destroyed." But actually, I'm amazed that it's in really good shape. It, like I said, that one little spot back there in the corner where it was bent, but I straightened that out pretty simply, so that wasn't too bad. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. And yesterday I worked on this old hood. it had 16 holes in it where some idiot decided to bolt a couple of hood scoops on it. So I cleaned that off and welded the hole shut just because I got it for sale. I'm trying to sell it for Bo or somebody, see if I can make a little money off it. So I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. And here are the bed panels. So this one here had a pretty big chunk of rusty metal there in the corner. It had pinholes in it. After we media blasted it, I could see a bunch of pinholes in it. And my next door neighbor happened to have some steel from some cabinets that were in a business that closed down, and they were throwing the cabinet steel away. So he grabbed it, and it fit. It's got little bins in it and everything. So I made a piece to fit that, and welded that in yesterday. And welded a bunch of holes shut in it that I don't need. So it's basically ready to go to the body van now. And well, actually I take it back. I got to fit it on the truck first and get the sills in on each end. And that's the other bed panel. I welded a little smaller piece in it. It wasn't nearly as big as this one. This one on this bed was, but welded some holes shut on it, you know, just things like that to get it ready to be painted. And these are the stake pockets. The two front ones, they were okay. They're usable. I ordered new ones for the back because they were rusted pretty badly. And, you know, I cleaned these up. They look a lot better than they did in the other video I made. I'm still going to POR them before I put them back on, so they should never rust again. I'm sure Bo's going to keep this thing in the garage, so I'm not too worried about it getting rusty. And, you know, we got a bunch of parts in today. Some good stuff, some not so good stuff. Got carpet over there. We got a whole bunch of stuff from Classic Industries. They're in Kansas City. They sell a bunch of truck parts. Got some speakers and a bunch of stuff from Dave's up north. Headlight rings, and here's some seam sealer. I got some more seam sealer in that box there. And yeah, and then I got a couple new cell phones in the mail today, and I'm actually videoing one of them right now. S10 Plus, so I really like it. It's got a 1 terabyte of memory, so I can use it to make all my videos and not have to worry about running out of memory space. So anyhow, that's where we're at with this right now. And this old frame, you know, if there's anybody in the Charlotte area, if you guys are in the market for a nice 48 Chevy truck frame, if you're wanting to make something back original, I mean, this thing's in really good shape. You can see by looking at it, I sprayed that Osphol on it, and now it looks like that truck does. It's got this, I don't know, greenish tint to it where it's sprayed on there, because I laid the body panels up there and sprayed them. But yeah, it's got a good running engine in it and 3-speed transmission. You know, it's in pretty good shape. So if there's anybody in the Charlotte area that'd be interested in buying this frame to fix it up, I think just looking at it, if you look at it like this, I think it'd make an awesome go-kart, because the steering column's attached to the frame. So all you need to do is put a floor in it there, the seat, and you know, get it running, and you'd have a pretty cool go-kart there if you wanted to, I guess. It'd be something interesting to drive around in. People would be looking at you like, what the heck is that thing? Or I guess a dune buggy. You can make a dune buggy of it. I don't know. All right, guys, so that's about it for now. I'm going to start putting these panels in, and oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna start putting these panels in, and you know, I'll kind of go along as I do that. We'll put them in, see how they look. And again, this thing was just sitting in there, so it's not installed. Kind of looked like it was, but it's not. I gotta do more work before I can do it. It's not ready yet, but it looks like it fits pretty well. So I got plenty of area to work on now, no problem. So I'm gonna keep working on this, and I'll make videos of what it looks like when I get all this stuff tacked in place, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.